Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. Clear skies and just beautiful weather here for tonight's game between the East Carolina Pirates and the Memphis Tigers. These two schools from Conference USA are in mid-season form and ready to get going. And here come the Tigers. The Pirates come out like they're just going to roll over this team. What do you think about that, Herbie?
East Carolina is led by their running back. Now, I had a chance to talk to him about this game, and believe me, he is ready to run all over this defense. Coach, I expect him to have a big game on the ground.
Nice pick, Kurt. I'm picking the Pirates.
I just got to wonder, where do you get those things? Helmets, mascot heads? I mean, every game is something new. Memphis is getting fired up down there as they get ready to boot this opening kickoff. He kicks it. Down there on the field at linebacker, we've got one special player. He's the heart and soul of this defense, and they're going to need him today more than ever as they go up against a very talented running back.
If there's anyone who can bring the wood to this running back, then it's got to be this linebacker.
That's right, he's a tough one. There should be some really good collisions in this game.
East Carolina has just been dominant on offense.
So far, so good. They got themselves in the top 10 in the country.
All year long, these guys have been almost impossible to shut down when they're on the offensive side of the ball.
Throws down the middle. Wow,
nice catch.
Way to look it in. Heck of a job by the wide receiver. These guys are moving the ball down the field.
First and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line. East Carolina goes with the ace set here. Payne on first down. He's looking down the middle. He ignores the footsteps and makes the catch.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
It's first and 10. They're inside the 20. East Carolina comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Looks across the middle, and that one's fallen incomplete. A little too high for his receiver.
You throw the football into the end zone, you've got to be extremely accurate. You don't have any room for errors.
So it's second and 10. This is the fifth play of this drive. Three wideouts to the left side. Drops back to pass. Looking. Williams comes away with a sack. The quarterback had nowhere to go, and he's brought down for the sack.
They've got to do a better job up front with their pass protection.
If they don't start picking up everybody, then this quarterback's going to be pretty sore in the morning. That's for sure.
Third down and a couple miles here. And this is the sixth play of the drive. East Carolina goes with the ace set here. Back to pass. He's looking. Over the middle. Complete to the true freshman. This guy can really run away from a defense, Coach.
Listen up. This kid is a big-time game breaker. He has that kind of speed.
East Carolina in a four-wide set. It's a direct snap. They got it. This drive summary is brought to you from our good friends at Pontiac. Roll, ready to kick. He boots it deep downfield. Fields it in the end zone. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. First and 10. Ball on their own 20.
First and 10.
Coleman has 4 receivers lined up here. They'll throw on first down. He's going right. Finds his receiver, and he's taken down.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
The Tigers set up in the gun. Setting up the play action. Throws this one out to the right. And he's all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Now that was a good-looking play. The quarterback put it where his receiver could get it, and now they have a first down.
What I like is the faith that this quarterback has in his receiver. He's not afraid to throw it downfield.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 40. Coleman with 3 wide receivers. Across the middle. It's deflected.
Way to keep your head on a swivel, kid. That was a nice job of locating the football and knocking it down to prevent the completion.
Sure was, Coach. He put himself in great position to make a play.
They line up with trips to the right. Drops back to pass. Throws it to the outside. The true freshman has it. He ran a good-looking route and picked up positive yardage.
That he did, and he made a good catch. That short passing game is where you see all those hours in the summer that you put in pay off.
Memphis will line up in a jumbo set here. Lewis gets the call. Anthony brings him down for a loss.
They might want to run away from that guy next time.
It looks like this defense has put up some very impressive numbers thus far.
I'll tell you why. They're fast, they're strong, and they tackle well. That combination means one thing for the offenses. Nightmare.
Lee, they've been playing great football all year. You're lucky if you can even get past the 50, let alone find an end zone.
It's deflected, and the D answered the call there.
And this is huge for them. It's setting up the stage for their offense to take the field and make some big-time plays.
They'll start this drive at the 35-yard line. They'll work from the shotgun. Long lines up in the shotgun. Long drops back, looks. He rolls out to the left. Deep pass down the left side. And he got it! Willis with a takedown.
Move those sticks. That's a first down.
And a great catch, too. Did you see how he looked that one in?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. He can catch the football.
And since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. The Pirates with 4 receivers. It's a direct snap. He's got an opening. They'll bring him down. A 5-yard gain.
5-yard gain on the 1.
Second down and 5. Ball on the 15. East Carolina lines up in a shotgun set. Got an opening. Touchdown, ECU. Boy, this kid knows how to run with a football, doesn't he?
I think everybody knew it. In fact, the defensive coordinator told me last night he didn't want this guy to beat him.
Well, it's going to take more than X's and O's to stop this guy. They got to tackle him.
Long comes to the line with 3 wide. They snap it to the back. He's in for the conversion. With less than 4 minutes to go in the first, the score, East Carolina 16, Memphis nothing. East Carolina to kick. Weber and Beal back ready to return. Nice kick, plenty of distance. Fields it in the end zone. And they threw a flag on that play. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense. 15 yards.
The officials got that right. 15 yards for a face mask.
Sometimes it's unintentional when you get a handful of face masks. You got to drop your hand real quickly or they'll give you a personal foul every time.
The Tigers come out showing 3 wide. And down he goes. They get to the quarterback and end that play before it even got started.
This young man didn't even have a chance to make something happen. It's tough to find your receivers when the defense is in your face like that.
Second down, and they got 15 for the first down. Ball on their own 29. Memphis goes with the ace set here. Handoff. Mosley brings him down for a loss.
Look at that. The blitz just threw off their blocking assignments, and that's why this running back is looking for his mouthpiece right now.
Coleman lines up in the shotgun. He drops back, steps up in the pocket. He's going right. It's deflected. Fantastic play by the quarterback.
All you young defensive backs at home, that is how you play defense.
The Tigers are lining up to punt it away.
Davis back to return.
He punts it. Davis fields it at the 35. He spins around. The offense ready for the first play of this drive. They moved the ball extremely well on their last possession on their way to the end zone. They'll go to work at the 44.
At the 44-yard line. First and 10.
The Pirates come out with split back. They'll give it off here. Sanchez brings him down. The tailback picks up a solid 7 yards on the counter play. It's second down and 3 to go. Ball on the 49-yard line. The Pirates come out in the ace formation. Benson gets it on the inside. And now he's got room to run. To the 20, to the 10. He's all the way. Touchdown. All right, Coach, your team is down by 3 touchdowns in the first quarter. Well, what are you telling those kids on the sideline?
Well, I look in the eye and I say, hey, there's more than 3 quarters to go. It's your choice. Either lie down and lose by 50 or man up, dig yourself out of this hole so you can head into halftime with something to work for.
The Pirates come out in the shotgun. They snap it to the back. He's got the 2. Over 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. The score is East Carolina 24, Memphis nothing. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Kicks it deep. Fields it in the end zone. Ball's loose. And they fall on the loose ball. And that ball was stripped.
Yep, he just swiped his hand down hard and the ball carries arm. Out come the ball.
They'll take over at the 16.
First and 10.
The Tigers line up with 3 wide. And the snap goes to the back. Smith brings him down for a loss.
That blitz couldn't have worked any better for the defense or any worse for the offense.
It's second down and 12 to go. Ball on the 14. The Tigers with 4 receivers. Coleman set to go to the air. Wants to throw outside. Batted ball. And the safety got a hand on it that time. Third down and 12. Ball on the 14-yard line. Coleman is back in the gun. Coleman back to throw. He steps up, and they bring him down for a sack on the play. Under relentless pressure, the quarterback goes down for the sack.
Those guys on defense are just pinning their ears back right now and coming in as fast as they can.
Well, in that case, the offense needs to sneak in a screen pass to the halfback. Let him get behind the rush and then take off behind his blockers for 6.
They line up to punt this one away. He gets it off. Davis takes it to the 43. Well, the offense heading back out onto the field after that kick, hoping to turn this drive into another touchdown. They'll set up shop at the 38.
At the 38-yard line. First and 10.
The Pirates come out showing 3 wide. They snap it to the back. He's into the open field. Makes a move, and down he goes. And that was a nice run. Kirk, that was a great job by that big offensive line.
Yeah, it really was, Brad. And also, a nice read by the ball carrier to find that running lane.
When you break one like that, you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
First and 10. Ball on the 24.
24-yard line.
The Pirates line up with 3 wide. Castillo drops to throw. Steps up. Throws to the middle. Touchdown, Pirates. And he just hauled in his second touchdown catch of the day.
The defense needs to put somebody on this guy before he does some serious damage.
Getting pressure on the quarterback is also key. You can't let this guy play pitch and catch with his receivers all day.
The Pirates come out in the shotgun, and the snap goes to the back. He's got the 2. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Sends it sailing downfield. Weber fields it in the end zone. It's on the ground. And they fall on the loose ball. It's first and 10. They're in the red zone. The Pirates set up in the gun. It's a direct snap. Big opening with the spin. And they make the stop. I hope you didn't blink because the fastest running back we've seen all year just kept the drive alive with a big first down.
Fastest running back we've seen all year is a bold statement. But you know what, Brad? It's probably true.
Let's see if they can punch this one in. And the snap goes to the back. Touchdown, ECU!
Kirk, that was his second touchdown of the day. What else can we expect from him?
I'd bet on at least a couple more touchdowns for starters. He looks like he's really come to play here in the first half.
The Pirates come out showing 3 wide. It's a direct snap. He's got the 2. Here's the drive summary brought to you by Pontiac. Rawls is lined up to kick this one off. Nice kick, plenty of distance. Weber fields it in the end zone. The offense gets ready to start a new drive as they just couldn't get anything going on their last possession, going 3 and out. They'll start this drive at the 19. One-man backfield. Ingram, the ball carrier, sheds that one, and he's tackled. Gain of 2.
Ball carrier. Gain of 2 on the play.
It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on the 21-yard line. If anyone can force a turnover right now, then it's the man at linebacker. Throws this one out to the left. They'll bring him down.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
Memphis comes out in the shotgun. He gets the pass away. Incomplete. With that pressure, he just couldn't do much with it.
His chance of accuracy on that throw was practically 0. Good job by the defense.
Second and 10. Ball on the 33.
33-yard line.
Memphis in a 5-wide set. Batted ball.
I tell you what, Kirk, if that receiver doesn't get more aggressive, this defense is going to be knocking the balls down all game long.
You're absolutely right. That was a heads-up play by the corner, but it would have never happened if the receiver would have come back to the ball instead of waiting for it to fall into his lap.
Coleman comes to the line with 3 wide. Coleman back to pass. And they get the sack. So he's sacked by the senior at linebacker.
Sometimes the quarterback just needs to throw it up and have faith in his receivers. He just held on to it too long.
Yeah, but if he just throws it up there, that old free safety's waiting to catch it.
Larkin gets it off. Davis fields at the 31. Oh, man, did he take a hit. They're ready to start another drive, hoping to duplicate the results of the last one, which ended in a touchdown. They'll go to work at the 46.
Will start the drive at the 46-yard line. 1st and 10.
Ace backfield. Britton on 1st down. Looking, rolls to the right, chucks it deep down the right side. The ball is tipped, almost picked off. Coach, can you believe he let that one go?
No doubt he should have picked that one off. Very lucky for the quarterback.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 46. Single set backfield. They go with a toss. There he goes. Inside the 30. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown, East Carolina. Well, it was already a blowout, and now it just got even uglier.
Offense, defense, special teams, they can't be stopped. They're just embarrassing, these guys.
Coach, this is one of those games where everything goes right for one team and everything seems to go wrong for the other. And right now, everything is going right for this team.
East Carolina lines up in a shotgun set. It's a direct snap. He's in for the conversion. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. East Carolina lines up for the kickoff. Here's the kick. Weber takes it at the 4.
What is he doing? Come on, you got to make someone miss.
Yeah, that was not a very good return.
They'll take over at the 16.
Start the drive at the 16-yard line. 1st and 10.
Memphis in a 4-wide set. On the ground with the tailback. Anthony with a takedown. They get about 10 yards on that play.
And a 10 on the play.
Second and less than a yard. Ball on their own 26. 3 wideouts here. Anthony comes away with a sack. This young guy might be feared by more quarterbacks than anyone in the country.
That's probably because he's the best at what he does in the whole country.
It's 3rd down and 5 to go. Ball on their own 21. The Tigers set up in the gun. Back to pass. Rolling out to the right side. He might not be able to get the pass off.
How about the athletic move by that kid? Unbelievable for his size.
Boy, is he an amazing athlete. You know what happened there? The offensive line was so focused on picking up the blitz, they forgot about blocking the defensive lineman.
Memphis ready to put this one away.
Davis back to return.
Larkin punts it, and it's a good one. Davis fields it at the 40. At the 40. Down the sideline. To the 20. He's got an opening. Touchdown, East Carolina. How exciting is that?
Let me tell you, the thing that impressed me on that run back was his ability to recognize the hole and then the quickness that he had to get through the opening.
kick the point after in this situation. And the snap goes to the back. He's got the 2. Just over 5 minutes now remaining in the second quarter. And the score, East Carolina 56, Memphis nothing. East Carolina is ready to kick it away. Weber and Beal back to return. And they'll be returning this one. Weber fields it at the 2. The offense gets ready to start a new drive, and they just couldn't get anything going on their last possession, going 3 and out. They'll set up shop at the 19.
19-yard line. First and 10.
From the gun. Coleman on first down. Ball is tipped.
Excellent job of getting a hand in there to break up the pass.
It was, Coach. That one had reception written all over it, but the defender stepped up and made the play.
Second and 10.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 19-yard line. The Tigers come out showing 3 wide. Brand comes away with a sack. Somebody came free there.
Yeah, the linebacker shot through and nobody picked him up.
He was all over him, Kirk. He wasn't letting the quarterback get anywhere.
Third down and long coming up here. Ball on the 13-yard line. Memphis sets up with 4 receivers. He's under pressure, and he's going to be sacked for a loss. Now that's some heavy pressure.
It all starts with the battle up front. I don't care how good your receivers are or how explosive your running backs are. If you can't control the line of scrimmage, then it's tough to move the football.
I agree, Coach. And the thing is, this quarterback can make some plays for you if you give him enough time back there to throw.
Well, it looks like he's going to have to figure out how to make plays without time.
They'll down the punt at the 33. The offense comes out on the field once again.
It'll be interesting to see if this defense has made any adjustments to stop this running game.
Because they sure couldn't stop them from going down the field and scoring on that last drive.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line.
First and 10.
Payne lines up in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. He's looking. He's rolling right. He wants the long ball.
He just had too much on that one, Coach.
The quarterback put everything he had into that one. The problem, it wasn't accurate.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 33-yard line. East Carolina lines up in a shotgun set. Looks, rolls right. Wants to throw outside. Jefferson brings him down.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line. The Pirates set up in the gun. They'll throw on first down. Throws down the middle. Got it. Willis with a takedown.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. The Tigers bring in the nickel package. Payne drops back on first down. Down the middle. Wow, did he take a hit.
Yes, my friend, but he's got to make those catches if he wants to play tight end in the big leagues. Otherwise, just gain a few pounds and become, an offensive lineman.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 30. Long with 3 wide receivers. He drops back, looking, throws to the middle. To the middle, it's his tight end.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
East Carolina lines up with 3 receivers. He's going right. He's got it. Touchdown. Well, it was already a blowout, and now it just got even uglier.
Offense, defense, special teams, they can't be stopped. They're just embarrassing, these guys.
Coach, this is one of those games where everything goes right for one team and everything seems to go wrong for the other. And right now, everything is going right for this team.
Long has 4 receivers lined up here. It's a direct snap. He's in for the conversion. And with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter, our score, East Carolina 64, Memphis nothing. East Carolina ready to kick this one off. Weber and Beal set to return. We should have a return on this one. Weber fields it at the 3. The offense gets ready to start a new drive as they just couldn't get anything going on their last possession, going 3 and out. They'll go to work at the 17.
At the 17-yard line. First and 10.
High formation here. Anthony comes away with a sack. Sacked again. That's number 8.
It's one big sack party out there. I feel sorry for this quarterback. He's taking a beating.
He's been taking some serious hits all day long, Lee. The coach might want to get him out of there before he gets hurt.
It's second down now and 13 to go. Ball on the 14-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. Coleman steps back to pass. He's looking down the middle. It's deflected, and it's intercepted.
Oh, boy. I bet he knew as soon as he released that football that he shouldn't have made the throw. That's the thing. When you're under that kind of pressure, it takes away that one split second you need to scan the area so you know when it's a safe throw.
And that's why a pass rush is so crucial to a defense. It allows you to intercept those passes from the quarterback.
And they'll look to capitalize on the good field position here. East Carolina sets up with 4 receivers. It's a direct snap. He can scoot. He's hit and got away. Willis brings him down. He just turned on the burners and took off.
Not only did he pick up the first, but he was only 1 block away from getting 6.
The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice red zone, when performance matters the most. And the snap goes to the back. He's into the open field. Touchdown, ECU. This one has gotten out of hand.
Usually we don't see games get real ugly until the second half, when the talent of the depth chart starts to show. But man, we're still here in the first half, and it's already looking like a blowout.
Not what we expected, but it's the coach's call, and he wants to go for 2. It's a direct snap. He's in for the conversion. Over 3 minutes remain in the second quarter, and the score is East Carolina 72, Memphis nothing. East Carolina to kick. Weber and Beals deep to return. He hits a booming kick. Weber fields it in the end zone.
I know the first thing I wanted to do after throwing a pick was to come out that next drive and throw. Let the defense know that I wasn't intimidated.
And how many times did you go right back in there and throw another pick?
Well, Lee, as you know, a quarterback needs a short memory, so I really don't remember, Scooter. You know better.
It falls incomplete. The pressure may have forced the incompletion there.
That defense was about to plant him into the ground. He's lucky he even got that ball off.
So it's second and 10. Ball on their own 23. The Tigers line up with 4 wideouts. Ingram on the give. Smith with a takedown. Picked up big yards there, and he's going to have a first down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job in reading his blocks and accelerating through the holes.
First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. Memphis in a 5-wide set. They'll throw on first down. It's tipped.
That's just good defense right there, Coach.
It was, Kirk, but you know what? It's all reaction. Anytime you're out there on defense and the pass is within arm's length away, you knock it down.
37-yard line.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 37. Memphis lines up in a shotgun set. Mosley with a monster hit.
Excellent job by the defense to read the draw play.
Yep, the quarterback thought he could spread him out and find a hole for himself to run through, but they were having none of that.
Third down, 13. Ball on the 34-yard line. Memphis comes out with 5 receivers. Across the middle with the interception. And that was their second interception of the game. They'll get the ball here at the 40-yard line.
40-yard line.
East Carolina comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. And they make the stop. The running back gives them 6 yards on the ground.
Gain of 6 on the play.
East Carolina goes with the ace set here. Payne gives it up the middle. Got some open field. And he's taken down. And that one goes for a big, big first down.
You know, every time you run the ball successfully like that, that defense starts to creep up a little bit. That's when you go to the air, my friend. Over the top.
First and 10. Ball on the 43.
43-yard line.
East Carolina comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Britton off the fake. He's looking. Wants it all. Going deep. And they couldn't hook up on that one. Too tall for his intended target, and that should have been 6.
Yep, he had his man wide open, but his arm didn't do what his brain told him to do.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 43-yard line. East Carolina goes with the ace set here. There's a counter play. There's a missed tackle. He's into the open field. Spin move. Andrew with a takedown. And that was an excellent run there.
Yeah, Brad, but it was also great blocking up front by the offensive line to open up the hole.
First and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line. East Carolina lines up in a pro set. On the ground with the tailback. Here's an opening. Touchdown, ECU. Well, it was already a blowout, and now it just got even uglier.
Offense, defense, special teams, they can't be stopped. They're just embarrassing, these guys.
Coach, this is one of those games where everything goes right for one team and everything seems to go wrong for the other. And right now, everything is going right for this team.
I'm not sure if going for 2 is the right call here. It's a direct snap. He's got the 2. And now let's take a look at the drive summary brought to you by Pontiac. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Nice kick, plenty of distance. Weber fields it in the end zone.
Let's watch this defense and how aggressive they are. They were able to get a pick the last time, and they're like a wild animal. When they smell blood, they go in for the kill.
Take it easy, Coach. You're getting excited.
Hey, that's right, sweetheart. I'm always excited.
Coleman back to throw. Throws it to the outside. He sailed that one high.
That's not a bad incompletion because he saw the blitz coming and just got rid of the ball to avoid losing yardage.
We're at the 1-minute mark, first half. Memphis comes out in the shotgun. Back to pass. Across the middle. Preston brings him down. Nice pickup as they connect on the pass play.
But they look to be in sync right now. They're both reading the defense properly, and the result is a nice game.
Coleman comes to the line with 3 wide. Feeling the pressure. Good time to bring the pressure.
Yeah, I like it because even if you can't come up with a sack, just let the quarterback know you're coming and make him feel your presence. Sometimes that's just as effective as a sack.
Davis back to return, and he's already proven he can break these with a block or 2. Larkin gets it off. Davis takes it to 28. He tries to spin, and he's hit hard. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll take over at the 37.
37-yard line. First and 10.
Payne lines up in the shotgun. Payne drops back on first down. Looks, steps up in the pocket, rolling out to the left side. Fires across the middle. And he got it! He goes down. He's got 2,500 yards passing. That's not a bad year, Coach.
Not a bad year at all, my friend. This kid has been doing it all season long, making the right throws at the right time.
And since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. They'll throw on first down. Looking. Wants to throw outside. He's knocked out of bounds.
Way to look at him. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
East Carolina lines up in a goal line set. Well, it was already a blowout, and now it just got even uglier.
Offense, defense, special teams, they can't be stopped. They're just embarrassing these guys.
Coach, this is one of those games where everything goes right for one team and everything seems to go wrong for the other. And right now, everything is going right for this team.
Going with the shotgun here. It's a direct snap. He's in for the conversion. Down to just a few seconds left here before the half. And our score, East Carolina 88, Memphis nothing. East Carolina ready to kick this one off. Here's the kick. It sails out of bounds, and that'll be a penalty. Well, that's one way to give up field position.
Illegal procedure on the kicking team. The ball will be spotted at the 35-yard
The kick out of bounds will set them up with good field position. They'll set up shop at the 35-yard line. Coleman is back in the gun. Coleman drops back. Across the middle. And that one's fallen incomplete. Oh, he could have had a big reception that time, guys.
Just let that one get away from his vision just for a split second.
Second and 10. Ball on the 35. Memphis lines up with three receivers. Drops back to pass. Somehow gets the ball away. Incomplete. The quarterback had a tough time with a blitz on that one.
With this guy, you can't let him stand back there and have too much time to throw the ball. You've got to get a hand in his face.
When this quarterback's in the zone, as he is now, he can do a lot of damage to the defense. Coleman back to pass. He steps up. Here's the long ball, left side. And he's got it! One half of play, this one is not even close. Our score, East Carolina 88, Memphis nothing. We'll see what kind of halftime adjustments were made as we prepare to start the second half.
Back deep to return.
Kicks it off. Fields it in the end zone. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll go to work at the 17-yard line.
First and 10.
Memphis sets up with four receivers. And down he goes. The quarterback had nowhere to go, and he's brought down for the sack.
They've got to do a better job up front with their pass protection.
If they don't start picking up everybody, then this quarterback's going to be pretty sore in the morning. That's for sure.
It's second down now, 14 to go. Ball on the 13. They'll work from the shotgun. Coleman drops back to pass. Comes across the middle. This incompletion is credited to the wideout.
Absolutely. The quarterback executed his end of the deal.
Third and 14 coming up here. Ball on the 13-yard line. 5 wide. He dropped back. Feeling the pressure. With that pressure, he just couldn't do much with it.
His chance of accuracy on that throw was practically zero. Good job by the defense.
The playmaker on this defense is the linebacker. but until he shows up, they'll continue to play from behind.
Yeah, I was expecting to hear his name called a lot more on tackles in the first half.
Me too, Kirk. All week we've heard of how this kid flies to the ball and is in on every play, but we haven't seen that today.
And they'll down it at the 24-yard line. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll start this drive at the 24.
First and 10.
The Pirates come out in the ace formation. Payne drops back on first down. And it's incomplete. The defense got some pressure and forced a bad pass.
I think they've been a little bit more aggressive here with their pass rush, and that time it paid off with an incompletion.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 24. Ace backfield. Back to pass. He's looking. He's looking down the middle. He spins across midfield at the 40. Andrew with a takedown.
Wow, nice catch.
Way to look it in. Heck of a job by the wide receiver. These guys are moving the ball down the field.
First and 10. Ball on the 36.
36-yard line.
East Carolina comes out in the shotgun. They'll throw on first down. The senior makes the catch. Brought down. That screen pass nets maybe 5 yards.
Gain on the play.
Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 31.
31-yard line.
East Carolina comes to the line with 3 wide. And they try to set up a screen. 3-yard loss there. It's third down and 8 to go. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. East Carolina goes with the ace set here. Drops back to pass. Comes across the middle. And it's a true freshman. And they convert the third down with a long pass play.
You're right, Brad, and that was a long pass play. As a coach, you got to appreciate it when your players come out and perform like these kids are doing right now.
The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice red zone, when performance matters the most. He drops back. He's going right, and it's caught for the touchdown. They look for the big boy on that one.
And they found him with no problems. That guy has a load to break down.
East Carolina comes out in the shotgun. They snap it to the back. He's in for the conversion. So with just over 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter, the score, East Carolina 96, Memphis nothing. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He hits a booming kick. Fields it in the end zone. The offense gets ready to start a new drive as they just couldn't get anything going on their last possession, going 3 and out. They'll get the ball here at the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
They're lining up in the 5-2. They get it out there on the draw. Harris brings him down for a loss. Nice play by the linebacker.
6 on the play.
Second and long, ball on their own 14.
The 14-yard line.
They line up in the shotgun. Back to pass. He's got to throw it in a hurry. Great speed to find his way to the quarterback.
You know, if I were the coach, I'd line this kid up at defensive end every now and then.
Wow, can you imagine that? On third long type situations, he'd make a great rush in, Kirk. I like that. I like that, Kirk.
Memphis comes to the line with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. Short toss. So they go 3 and out after that incompletion.
On the cover. Fourth and long. Ball on the 7-yard line.
The Tigers line up to punt.
Davis back deep to return.
Punts the ball away. They'll down the punt at the 26-yard line. Thanks to some nice passing on the last drive, the offense was able to take it down the field for 6.
And great play calling to help make that an easy drive. The question is, can they do it again?
They'll set up shop at the 26.
26-yard line.
The Pirates come out in the ace formation. Britton hands it off, spins upfield. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think there's anybody on the field right now that could beat this guy in a foot race.
I agree, Brad. He's in a class by himself when it comes to speed.
And you can't coach that kind of speed. You either got it or you don't.
East Carolina goes with the ace set here. Britton set to go to the air. Throws off his back foot. And it's caught! Jefferson brings him down.
Now that was a good-looking play. The quarterback put it where his receiver could get it, and now they have a first down.
What I like is the faith that this quarterback has in his receiver. He's not afraid to throw it downfield.
First and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. East Carolina comes out in the shotgun. The Pirates come out in a shotgun. They'll throw on first down. Steps up. He's rolling left. He keeps it. 4 yards there on the scramble.
Gain of 4 on the play.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 24-yard line. Long has 4 receivers lined up here. Looks. Throws down the middle. He's hit and got away. Touchdown, ECU. Nice play call on that one to get the ball in the receiver's hand.
Yeah, the quarterback said, you want the ball, go get it. Did he ever? He got it, took it for 6.
The Pirates set up in the gun. They snap it to the back. And he's in for 2. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Here's the kick. Fields it in the end zone. Not a whole lot of success their last time out.
Not at all. This offense has to do a better job of staying on the field and giving their defense a chance to catch their breath.
They'll go to work at the 21.
At the 21-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Tigers come out showing 3 wide. Play action. Across the middle. It's deflected. Fantastic play by the cornerback.
All you young defensive backs at home, that is how you play defense.
Second and 10. Ball on their own 21. The Tigers come out in a shotgun. Back to pass. He gets the pass away. And they couldn't hook up on that one. The blitz was very effective that time.
Yep, they brought the house, and it was all they could do to get the ball out of there.
It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line. I wouldn't try anything tricky on defense. This quarterback's looking to make a play. Coleman back to throw. Look out! Off his hands and incomplete. We knew this drive was in trouble if they couldn't get the pass game going, and it's safe to say that's the case as he had 0 completions. They line up to punt this one away. It's away, and it's a booming punt. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Passing wasn't much of a problem the last time this offense had the ball, as they were able to get it in for 6. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
On the 20-yard line.
The Pirates come out with split backs. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Got an opening at the 40. An amazing run. This kid was moving.
Wow. That is a good-looking athlete.
Man, no kidding. This guy can fly.
It's 1st and 10. Ball right around midfield. The Pirates come out in the H formation. On the ground, up the middle. Knocked out of bounds. That was a pretty good run.
Incredible effort there, running the football by this guy.
First and 10. Ball on the 41.
On the 41-yard line.
The Pirates with 4 receivers. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He's on the run. Spins. He's all the way down to the 8-yard line. He's been taking it to the opposition all game long.
This halfback has run over, around, and through this defense. This kid's a good-looking football player.
Have a look at our Old Spice red zone numbers. Red zone, when performance matters the most. Another trip to the red zone. Last time, it resulted in a touchdown. He's going right. Incomplete.
The pass ball is incomplete. Number 89, the intended receiver on the play.
East Carolina comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Throws down the middle. Touchdown, ECU! The quarterback mixed things up a bit and found the big guy for the score.
This kid has worked very, very hard at his receiving skills, and I've seen a lot of improvement in him.
The Pirates come out in a shotgun. It's a direct snap. And he's in for 2. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Rawls looks ready to kick this one off. And he got all of this one. Great kick. Fields it in the end zone. Not a whole lot of success their last time out.
Not at all. This offense has to do a better job of staying on the field and giving their defense a chance to catch their breath.
15-yard.
They'll start this drive at the 15-yard line. Single set backfield. Coleman to the air on first down. Hit as he throws. He goes up and gets it. And he's brought down.
That was a big-time play and a new set of downs.
I think the defense might have been thinking run there, Coach.
Well, I don't blame him. It's pretty common to see a run on first and second down, but this offense is keeping them guessing.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 43. East Carolina puts 6 DBs on the field to counter this 5-receiver look. And it's caught. And he's taken down. They just took what the defense gave them on that play.
Yeah, you're right. That was a good job of getting that pass completed for positive yardage.
2nd and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 37-yard line. East Carolina has all their DBs in for this 5-wide set. And he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys play football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
It's 3rd down and 4 to go. Ball on the 37.
37-yard line.
The Tigers come out showing 3 wide. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed him.
work from the shotgun. He drops back. He's in trouble. Bryant with a monster hit. They went for it, but they were denied.
Well, that was a situation where they had to go for it.
I agree. They can't afford to let the other team hold on to the ball. The time is ticking away.
They'll get the ball here at the 45.
The drive at the 45-yard line. First and 10.
The Pirates come out in the ace formation. Britton steps back to pass. Throws this one out to the right. Smith brings him down.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
The Pirates come out in the ace formation. They'll throw on first down. Across the middle. Someone got a hand on it. He's lucky that pass fell innocently to the turf.
Yep, total coverage on that one. Got to pick his destinations better.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 34-yard line. East Carolina goes with the ace set here. Drops back to pass. Throws down the middle. Brought down. That looked like the same play they ran just a moment ago, guys.
You're exactly right. In fact, that was the same play as the one before.
Yeah, and the reason for that is they feel they have a defensive mismatch out there.
And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. The Pirates come out in the ace formation. He spins around. Touchdown, ECU! That's his third touchdown on the ground, fellas. And he hits the PAT. Here's the Pontiac drive summary, bringing you fuel for the soul. Rowe looks ready to kick this one off. Kicks it deep. Fields it in the end zone. Their last drive ended when they decided to try for it on fourth down and were turned away by the defense. They'll set up shop at the 17-yard line.
17-yard line. First and 10.
Coleman comes to the line with 3 wide. Coleman pitches out to the right. And he throws it to his quarterback. Throws on the run. He's on the run. Green with a monster hit.
9-yard gain on the play.
Second and 1 coming up here. Ball on their own 26.
6-yard line.
Unless we see some sort of miracle, this one's pretty much over. Heading to the fourth. Our score, East Carolina 119, Memphis nothing. Second and 1. Ball on the 26-yard line.
26-yard line.
Memphis lines up in a shotgun set. Coleman goes with the play fake. Wants to throw outside. He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
It's third down and a yard for the first down. Ball on their own 26. The Tigers come to the line with their jumbo package. A little juke. They'll bring him down. He didn't get much, but he got enough for the first down.
Well, that's really all they wanted there was to pick up the first down and get a fresh set of downs and continue to move the ball downfield.
First and 10. Ball on the 28. Memphis in a 4-wide set. Back to pass. Comes across the middle. Preston with a takedown. What a throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
Memphis sets up with 4 receivers. Coleman drops back. Looking. Wants to throw outside. And he's got him again.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
Coleman with 4 wide receivers. Coleman back to pass. He's going right. Incomplete pass. He just put a little too much air under that one.
That's one of the reasons defenses like to blitz, not only to sack the quarterback, but also to force him into making bad throws.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 46. Coleman lines up in the shotgun. He drops back under heavy pressure. Branch comes away with a sack. We just saw what makes this young man an All-American.
Well, get used to it. This guy's going to make himself a name playing on Sunday.
So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. The Tigers come out in a shotgun. Drops back to pass. And they get the sack. They get to the quarterback and end that play before it even got started.
This young man didn't even have a chance to make something happen. It's tough to find your receivers when the defense is in your face like that.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
They line up to punt this one away. Punts the ball away.
Back deep to return.
This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Thanks to some nice passing on the last drive, the offense was able to take it down the field for 6.
And great play calling to help make that an easy drive. The question is, can they do it again?
At the 20-yard line.
They'll go to work at the 20-yard line. East Carolina lines up with 3 receivers. And they try to set up a screen. And it's the senior. And he's tackled. They pick up at the most 4 yards on the screen play. 2nd and 6. Ball on the 24-yard line. East Carolina comes out in the shotgun. Back to pass. Wants to get it out on the screen. Complete. With the spin. Down the sideline. Smith brings him down.
Oh, that's probably the last thing this defense wanted to see. They bring these blitz, and only to have the offense call a screen pass.
Oh, Coach, screens work perfect against the blitz because any defender who is blitzing is just one less guy to block downfield.
He's got an opening, and down he goes. A 7-yard pickup on the screenplay. It's 2nd down and 3 to go. Ball on the 34-yard line. East Carolina lines up with 3 receivers. He's looking, swings it out to a man on the screen. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield, and they lose a couple there. Third and 5. Ball on the 36. East Carolina comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield. He rolls out to the right. No one open, so he's going to run. There he goes. And they push him out. What an outstanding 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, and he showed pretty good quickness there, picking up a nice gain.
Good quickness and very good decision-making. Not a whole lot going on as far as throwing the ball there. He makes a wonderful decision, bringing it down and making a big play.
Have a look at our Old Spice red zone numbers. Red zone, when performance matters the most. Looks over the middle. And that one's fallen incomplete.
Now, Coach, I know that pass was a bullet, but you still have to look it in and catch it.
He tried to catch it. It just bounced right off his hands.
Maybe they ought to get him practicing with one of those jug machines in practice. That'll at least get him used to catching bullet passes.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line. The Pirates come out in the ace formation. He drops back, steps up in the pocket. Across the middle. Well, at this point, these guys are just out there padding stats and running up the score.
Sometimes you play in a game and you can't do anything wrong. You find yourself in a rhythm or a zone. This whole team seems like they've been in a rhythm since we kicked this game off.
East Carolina comes out in the shotgun, and the snap goes to the back. He's got the 2. This drive summary is brought to you by Pontiac. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Kicks it off. Weber takes it at the 4. They're just about ready to get this drive started. After their last series had some promise, but it ended with a punt. They'll start this drive at the 24-yard line.
First and 10.
East Carolina has all their DBs in for this 5-wide set. And it's incomplete, and he overthrew his wide receivers.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys play football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 24. The Tigers line up with 5 receivers. Drops back to pass. Can't wrap him up. Kimbrough tackles him for a loss on the play.
Makes the stop. 7-yard loss on the play.
3rd down and a couple miles here. Ball on the 17-yard line. 3 wideouts here. Lets it fly. Complete, and he's on the run. Green with a takedown. So on 3rd down, they pick up the 1st and a lot more.
When that kid caught the ball, he wasn't thinking about 1st down. He was thinking touchdown.
The Tigers come out in the ace formation. And down he goes. This young guy might be feared by more quarterbacks than anyone in the country.
That's probably because he's the best at what he does in the whole country.
2nd down, and they got 15 for the 1st down. Ball on the 45. Trips right. Coleman back to throw. Comes across the middle. Preston brings him down. They just couldn't get to the quarterback in time.
That's one of the things that can happen if a defense brings extra guys to rush the quarterback. The offense will have favorable matchups to get the ball downfield.
And this kid is talented enough to see those receivers. It's not easy to get the ball past those big bulldozers when they're flying right at you.
And he's going to be sacked for a loss. Under relentless pressure, the quarterback goes down for the sack.
Those guys on defense are just pinning their ears back right now and coming in as fast as they can.
Well, in that case, the offense needs to sneak in a screen pass to the halfback. Let him get behind the rush and then take off behind his blockers for 6.
The Tigers have 5 receivers on this play. Pierce drops back to pass. Sacked, and they'll turn it over. Not much of a chance on that one.
Well, they had to go for it. We're at a point where there's not much time left, and you got to put it all on the line.
They'll take over at the 43-yard line.
43-yard line.
East Carolina comes to the line with 3 wide. They'll throw on 1st down. Has it to the senior. Gets past the tackler. Galloway with a takedown. That screen pass nets maybe 5 yards.
5-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball right around midfield. The Pirates come out in the shotgun. Looking. Throws, and they've got the screen set up. He might have a chance.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a 1st down.
Long, back in the gun. Long, set to go to the air. Got it to the senior. That screen gets around 6.
Gain of 6 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 4 to go. Ball on the 28. 3 wide outs here. Back to pass. Wants to throw a screen. Finds the true freshman.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
And since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. East Carolina comes out in the shotgun, and the snap goes to the back. Touchdown, East Carolina! 2nd touchdown there by the running back.
And you could tell he really wanted to get in on that one.
Yeah, he showed a lot of determination and heart on that run. That's a nice touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. East Carolina lines up for the kickoff. Decent kick, looks to be returnable. Smith fields it in the end zone. The offense saw their last drive end on 4th down. Will we see a similar result this time? They'll get the ball here at the 19-yard line. Memphis lines up in a shotgun set. They'll throw on 1st down. It's tipped. Great range as he's able to break up the pass.
I know that the safety makes a good play here, but as a receiver, you got to get in there and play some defense. He's lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 19. The Tigers have 5 receivers on this play. He drops back. Throws. Batted ball. The pass was knocked down.
This defense is very aggressive, and they swarm to the football. They're always making plays to disrupt the passing game.
It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line. Pierce lines up with 5 wide out. Drops back to pass. Across the middle. Great coverage, and it's intercepted. And they come up with another turnover.
Yeah, the defense is playing very opportunistic out there today. That was their 3rd interception of the game.
They'll set up shop at the 42-yard line. The Pirates come out in the shotgun. It's a direct snap. He's into the open field. The 10. Touchdown, East Carolina. The defense might as well have just waved goodbye, folks.
There's a lot to like about this guy, but what I love is that he's not satisfied with just getting first downs. Every time he touches the ball, he's looking to take it all the way. You can combine that mentality with great talent, you've got yourself an All-American.
And he hits the PAT. So with just over a minute to go here in the 4th quarter, our score, East Carolina 141, Memphis nothing. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Kicks it off. McDonald fields at the goal line. I'm sure the coach has talked to his team about not turning the ball over again in this possession. They'll go to work at the 19. Pierce comes to the line with 3 wide. And they make the stop. A nice 6-yard gain by the tailback there. East Carolina takes a timeout. It's 2nd down and 4 to go. Ball on their own 25. Pierce with 3 wide receivers. And the snap goes to the back. Branch brings him down for a loss. Just a minute, folks. There's a penalty on that play.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense. 15-yard penalty.
Well, the offense is helped out by that defensive penalty.
You bet they are. That's an easy way to pick up yards.
1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. Pierce comes to the line with 3 wide. They'll keep it on the ground again. Tries to shoot, and he's tackled. East Carolina calls a timeout.
Gain of 4 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball on the 44-yard line. Single set backfield. Back to pass. He'll dump this one off. It's deflected. He threw that one right at the defensive lineman.
Yeah, he's lucky he threw that ball so hard. Otherwise, the guy would have made the catch.
He may need an x-ray after this game because he just took a bullet for the team.
Memphis comes to the line with 3 wide. He's going to go for the home run. Incomplete. The quarterback saw the blitz and let it fly, but too high.
Oh, that rhymes.
4th and 6. Ball on the 44-yard line.
The Tigers are lining up to punt it away.
Davis back deep to return.
Larkin gets it off. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll take over at the 8.
Take over at the 8-yard line. 1st and 10.
Long with 4 wide receivers. And the snap goes to the back. At the 30, at the 40, across midfield, at the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Goodbye. Once he got into the open field, there was no looking back. What a score.
And I don't think it's a stretch to say this kid could be the best running back in the country.
Well, those preseason magazines certainly knew what they were talking about when they put him on the All-American team.
And he tacks on the extra point. So we're down to just a few seconds remaining here in the ball game. And our score, East Carolina 148, Memphis nothing. East Carolina to kick. Smith and Beal back deep to return. He kicks it. Smith has it at the 5. The offense comes back on the field, hoping to build off their last drive.
Well, they had something going, but were unable to get any points.
They'll start this drive at the 21.
1st and 10.
Memphis comes out with 5 receivers. Pierce steps back to pass. Here they come. Branch with a monster hit. East Carolina takes a timeout.
Loss on the play.
It's 2nd down and a long ways to go. Ball on the 14. East Carolina puts 6 DBs on the field to counter this 5-receiver look. Under pressure, throws it to the outside. Davis with a takedown. He ran a good-looking route and picked up positive yardage.
That he did, and he made a good catch. That short passing game is where you see all those hours in the summer that you put in pay off.
And that's the end of the game. Coach, what's your final thought on the game?
I can't say enough about this performance. East Carolina played an excellent game out there, dominating on both sides of the ball. They've got to feel pretty good after blowing out a team like this.
Thanks for joining us for another presentation of NCAA Football 2006. And again, our final score in this one, East Carolina 148, Memphis nothing. Our thanks go out to everyone here at EA Sports. I'm Brad Nessler for Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso, signing off. Until next time, so long, everybody.